Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Parkview News Report. I'm Shareem Khan.
And I'm Griffin Leo.
This week we have news about Amelia Earhart, Julian Assange, and a little bit of pranking news. New evidence has appeared that might lead us to the solution of Amelia Earhart's disappearance. If you didn't know, Amelia Earhart was the first woman in history to fly across the Atlantic Ocean in 1928. Unfortunately, while circumnavigating the globe in 1937, she went missing.
In a world where there is practically a group for everything, the International Group for Historic Aircraft Recovery reports a review of high-definition underwater footage taken during the recently completed Niku 7 expedition has revealed a scattering of man-made objects on the reef slope of the west end of Niku.
The question researchers are now asking, are these pictures of Earhart's plane or these of another plane they found at Niku?
Discovery News reports that the 1937 photo of the island's western shoreline was taken 3 months after Earhart and her navigator, Fred Noonan, disappeared.
Could these really be Earhart's plane remains?
You be the judge, Parkview.
A major news story has been developing over the past few weeks about a man named Julian Assange. He's the founder of WikiLeaks. WikiLeaks is a website created to leak classified information, including secret government documents, to the general public.
Because of this alone, Julian Assange is a huge offender to countries all over the world, but this time he's wanted for rape charges in Sweden. However, Julian is currently in Ecuador under asylum. He gets to stay there as long as he wants, as long as he doesn't leave the embassy in Ecuador.
Britain is pushing for Ecuadorian officials to let them enter and arrest Assange, but Ecuador refuses. If Britain were to succeed, Julian will be sent back to Sweden for prosecution.
Ecuador, however, has this to say: it would be political suicide for the UK to storm the embassy to arrest Julian Assange. What comes out of this situation would be interesting to see. Will Julian stay in asylum, or will he finally be sent back to Sweden?
This next story is a little bit out of the ordinary. A couple of days ago, the soda company Mountain Dew decided to run a contest called Dub the Dew, in which they were asked the internet what they should name their new soda.
That sounds like a fun little contest, but here's where the story changes. A website known as 4chan took over this contest. 4chan is a forum meant for mostly sharing photos. One thing 4chan is known for is internet pranking. You can see where the story is going.
Within hours, all the top names on the site were ones submitted by these 4chan users. Some of the names include Soda, Sierra Mist, Diabetes, and there are many more that were too inappropriate for this broadcast.
But out of all these names, there was still the #1 most voted on name. Go ahead, take a moment and guess. While you're guessing, we would like to remind you that we are merely sharing the news and do not condone this behavior. Alright, and the #1 most voted on name was?
Hitler did nothing wrong. Yeah, imagine drinking that for a soda. Names like these forced Mountain Dew to take down the website immediately. So what do you think, Parkview? Was this crossing the line, or is it all fun and games?
Well, that's the news we had this week, Parkview. Enjoy your week. Until next time, I'm Shareem Khan.
And I'm Griffin Lale.